can help? Kind of the biggest thing I would always say is to don't keep it to yourself. So if you do notice that some of these symptoms, or maybe you notice it in someone else, or kind of someone you work with or volunteer with, or kind of whichever else, it's having those conversations and reaching out. And maybe you don't feel comfortable talking to a family or friend yet, but you can talk to Samaritan's Breathing Space or various other charities that are out there as well. But you can also start by maybe self-monitoring. So maybe you're noticing certain kind of behavior changes or moods or something that's just kind of not quite the same as it was. So I'm keeping that mood journal so that you might be able to notice some triggers or maybe some kind of causes that are impacting the way that you're kind of behaving or thinking as well. And it's trying to recognize those early signs. So, I mean, I've briefly mentioned some of those symptoms, but if you're noticing that someone's been feeling those symptoms or acting kind of a change in behavior, it's kind of having those conversations with them, or maybe trying to kind of book a GP appointment together as well. But also relaxation techniques. So it doesn't, there's lots of different things you can do. It could just be having a quick bath, or kind of maybe a 2-hour bath where you can just soak and relax, listen to music, and just take that time for yourself. So we always say, like, self-care is not selfish. Like, it's all about making sure that you're well, that you're healthy, because then you can kind of support each other and in that way as well, if you're physically, mentally healthy as well. Do something you enjoy. So, you might enjoy gardening, you might enjoy kind of going out for walks, and it's taking the time in the week or in the day to be able to do that as well. So you might also do some physical activities. So, I'm not saying go out and kind of run a marathon or kind of climb a mountain, but do something that's kind of you enjoy, that within your physical elements that you can do as well. So maybe you want to do a bit of walking, maybe some yoga, something kind of Zumba from YouTube, just whatever that helps you to kind of be able to relax, but also kind of feel fit and healthy as well. And eating well, so your nutrition has a huge impact on kind of your mental and physical health. Like, we always get told, eat 5 every day, because that's because it does really help kind of your mental and your physical health as well. And trying to sleep well, so trying to get a routine in. So we always get told that kind of the blue light on your phone or on your TV is going to really impact kind of your sleep pattern as well. So it's maybe trying to turn that off, read a book, or maybe kind of, as I said, do some other activities that help you to unwind before the night. And really being aware of the alcohol and illegal substances as well. So alcohol is a depressant, so it will kind of might be a short-term solution, but in the long term, it's something that will really impact kind of your own mental health as well. And again, with illegal substances, kind of might trigger a lot of the psychosis, or maybe the hallucination and delusions that we might experience with some of the mental health conditions. So some of the external things you can do is talking to your GP. So they can be kind of really good person to be able to signpost you for maybe some interventions. Maybe they could offer some other kind of psychological treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal therapy, or counselling. Or they might even kind of refer you to some medication to just help stabilise some moods, or to be able to get someone motivated to be able to do other things as well. And it's helping to develop some of your coping strategies. So maybe even having conversations with people, find out what works for them and maybe things that work for you, and sharing those coping strategies as well. And you might even benefit from joining a peer support group, or maybe taking someone with you to a peer support group. And there's lots of self-help materials on kind of NHS and various other kind of mental health websites as well. And kind of finally, maybe even most importantly, is reaching out to your friends and family. So if you notice that you've got some of these symptoms, or maybe just you haven't been feeling yourself, maybe low mood or feeling kind of stressed as well. So reaching out and having those connections with friends and family is something that can really help you to kind of build that confidence and get yourself out there and have those positive conversations as well.